Hi, hey everybody, we back. Another episode. This it's like the fifth episode, I believe. But CJ Sipping Talk Show. Um, you know, we gonna talk a little about some boxing over the weekend. It was a good event over the weekend. And in the future, this weekend coming up. But shout out of the mud. Um, always look out for him. That's out of the mud. But we're gonna get to it. We're gonna first come in with that fight. I was telling y'all last week, man. When I was watching that Joshua Batista fight and that Callum Smith fight was gonna be the best fight on the card. That was the first fight. I woke up at 11 in the morning and the fight was on at 11 in the morning. And I told you, as soon as I woke up, it was 12 in the it was lunchtime. I'm watching that Joshua Bautista. He 19 and 0, 13 knockouts versus Callum Smith. He 30 and 2. 20. He looked good too. Because he had 22 knockouts. Callum Smith looked good in that 175 pound. He in that division with Canelo. Um, you know, um, I don't think he could, or I don't think he could beat Canelo Benavides and nothing. But he looked good, man. He won that fight. They took him. They went all 12 rounds, stumbled him in the third round. Um, Joshua Batista, I really didn't know what his game plan was, but he was ranked number 4 in the WBO. So I really don't know what he was thinking about when he stepped up. But Callum Smith got that unanimous decision. And then that next fight, I mean, all these fights was good. Every one of these fights. The next fight was my boy, man. This Virgil Ortiz Jr., man. I seen him as a youngin, man. 22 knockouts, 21. He got 21 knockouts and 22 and 0. So that means everybody he fought, he knocked out. But he was flawless, man. He had to do what he had to do against Israel Montador. Montador, he ain't even that. Israel was dancing all over. He was doing the little moon shake, the skipping, and I don't know what he was doing, man, when he was in there fighting. But his record 10-1 and 1-7 KO. But the guy fought Terrence Crawford, pound for pound. And Terrence Crawford, pound for pound, 40 and 0, maybe 41 and 0. But he fought him maybe like not even a year ago and took him 12 rounds. And they said that was his toughest fight. So Virgil just kept the jab in his face. Um, he kept on dancing. I always believed that a guy that dancing, they might be the hardest to fight because you got to go get them. So he dancing and one thing that I like about Virgil Ortiz Jr. is the coach. His coach is his dad. Um, and he won. I think he won Coach of the Year this year. Um, and he's a very good coach, man. I got to think of his name, but he's a very good coach. If somebody can write in the comments with Virgil Ortiz Jr. coach name is, and I appreciate it. But he's a very good coach. He won Coach of the Year this year, and he told Virgil to keep that jab in his face. He can't run from the jab. That's what he did all night, and then close to knocking him out that 12th round. But I give props to Israel, man. He fought a good fight though, man. He was dancing all over the place, but and then that third fight, I was interested because everybody's saying this guy, man, Hamazar Shariza. I mean, if you can't pronounce that name, it sounds like he live in Saudi Arabia. And let me tell you, one thing about this boxing thing right now is, you know, it's a shame, man. We got to go to Saudi Arabia or we got to go out of state. Whatever happened to Vegas, man? You go out there. Floyd Mayweather had Vegas jumping, man, in the early thousands, man. You go to Vegas, you get paid millions. Now you got to go all the way to Saudi Arabia, just just to fight. But it's a good thing and a bad thing because it's a guy in Saudi Arabia named his name is Turkey. Everybody call him Turkey. They treat him like I don't know, man. If you see him, man, every fighter that walks up on the ring, they gotta shake his hand and everything, man. They treat him like I don't know, he a prince or something over there. But anyway, man, this guy, he got money, man, and you know, he putting together these big fights, man. Hey, if you a boxer, you're not running no more. I'm gonna keep it real with you. You're not gonna run. You're not running no more. Turkey gonna get you in the ring to fight for these millions, and they gonna fight for them. And that's why I like Turkey, man, because a lot of these fights that's happening right now, you would have never got it with these promoters. Eddie Hearn, um, you got Oscar De La Hoya. You got what's the old guy name? I forgot his name, man. Don King, one of them. He one of them. And it's another one, the older white guy, man. He I think his name Bobby something. But they not they these promoters not bringing it. They don't like each other, so they don't want to see their fighter that has the belt go up against another promoter that don't have a belt, and they get knocked out by that. Now the belt goes to that promoter. So Turkey jumped in. He offering people six figures, millions of dollars to come over there to Saudi Arabia and fight. And that's why I like that situation. But I was looking at that fight with Carlos Adames, and Carlos Adames, he 24-1, 18 KOs. Good fighter, man. He fought against Hamzar Shariz. And just by the name itself, man, I know for a fact Turkey, he from Saudi Arabia. He 21-0 with 17 KOs. Now, it was a controversy over that fight because Adames had the belt. He had the um the belt. So Hazar that's all Hazaraj Sharice did was throw that jab, throw that jab. He's about 6'9", 6'8", throw the jab. Carlos Adames was hitting him with the power, hitting him. I'm surprised he survived. But they called it a draw. And that's Turkey, saying it's levels to this, man. You got to go out there and be on your A game when you fighting in Saudi Arabia. I'm gonna tell you that, man. And then another controversy fight, man. Everybody know about this guy Shakur Stevenson. 22-0, 10 knockouts. Go up against. He's supposed to go up against Kid Austin. I kept telling people he's supposed to go up against Kid Austin. 18 knockouts, 19 victories, no defeats, and I had him winning. But I guess they got something going on to where Kid Austin got sick, and he got something going on trying to sue Shakur Stevenson, and he trying to sue the people over there in Saudi Arabia or something, saying that a massagist touched him and rubbed some oil cream on him. And I didn't like that though, because I don't like people just saying stuff and they don't know what happened. But they got an investigation going on with that, man. And because Kid Austin fell sick when it was weigh-ins, and he still was ready to fight. He was in the hospital and everything. This guy was on a breathing tube. I mean, he couldn't even hardly breathe. But they had to find a replacement. They had to come up with a replacement for him. So I mean, they went in and grabbed an electrician, a guy. He was. I mean, shoot, if they would have came to me asking to fight Shakur Stevenson for that money, I probably caught the flight over there and everything. I mean, like they went and grabbed an electrician, man. His name Josh Badley. Grabbed the electrician, 15-0, 4 knockouts. 4 knockouts. Shakur ran through him. I mean, he didn't even run through him. It took him 9 rounds. Took him the whole fight. Like, and they trying to I get the Tank later, but they trying to get that big fight going on. And I don't think that's gonna be like Earl Spence and Terrence Crawford. But you know, Shakur, he didn't dominate him. He beat him in 10 rounds. So he moves on. And it was another interesting this fight right here, man. You know, I'm really hurt because Joseph Parker was supposed to fight Daniel Dubois. Daniel Dubois was nice, and he got sick. Daniel Dubois got sick. So two of these fighters got sick. Daniel Dubois got sick, and they had to bring Joseph Parker 35-3, 23 knockouts. So they had to bring a replacement. So they had to bring in Martin Bucon. And Martin Bucon, man, I'm gonna tell you about this African guy, man. He about 6'6", 6'7". He just beat Jared Anderson. Jared Anderson took his belt and everything. Jared Anderson last fight. But the guy can fight, man. What is he? 21. He has 0 losses and 16 knockouts. So he was in line. He was in line for undisputed for heavyweight. He was in line for the undisputed. And I don't know what Turkey said to him, the guy in Saudi Arabia, but he on the next plane to Saudi Arabia to replace Daniel Dubois to go up against Joseph Parker, and got knocked out in 6 rounds. So, sometimes, as a boxer, you might have to be patient, man. And in his situation, I'd have been patient because he had a chance to get an undisputed belt and get more money than what he was getting this time around. So he gets knocked out, and I feel for him, man, because he got knocked out. He got his O took. He was 21-0. Now he's 21-1 with 16 knockouts. I feel for him, man, because the money ain't gonna be. I mean, he gonna make money, but he ain't gonna have that big fight, that undisputed fight like he should have had. And that's what you got to go through for these guys to get this money, man. Not a lot of these boxers ain't getting all that money, man. Only certain few of them, man. It's just people they trying to make it work. They get it. Hey, you ain't getting that much money if you jump on a plane and go to Saudi Arabia. Yo, mind you, Martin Bacol, he was on vacation. He just won a fight 4 months ago, 4 or 5 months ago. He just won a fight. So remind you, he on vacation. What you do when you celebrate? I mean, you drinking, having sex. I mean, you doing whatever you want to do. So he come into the fight an extra 50 more pounds heavier than what he is, and he gets knocked out. You know, Ace, right on time, man, right on time.
What's up, C's? What's up?
How
What's
you
up? What's
doing
up?
tonight,
Oh
man?
yeah,
How you
Bo
how you
knows. Bo
doing
knows.
tonight?
I'm doing good. Doing good. About to finish off the rest of this margarita.
Oh, you sipping on the margarita tonight, man? Hey, I'm sipping on, my little wine.
Got my good cup with me.
Hey man, you just right in time, man. I was just about to talk about that main event, man. That main event with Arthur Benavidez and versus Dimitri Bivol. Just been to
Oh
talk
snap!
about that. Hey,
It's gonna be a good fight.
Yeah, man. Hey, Dimitri Bivol beat him. Yo, Dimitri Bivol 23-1, 23 knockouts. Remind you, he beat Canelo last. He beat Canelo two
Ooh,
years ago. Might have been a year or two ago.
23 knockouts. Wow.
23-1. And the only loss he had was against Arthur Benavidez. That's the guy he fought. And Arthur Benavidez is 21, and now he's won 21-1 and 20 knockouts. So they fought.
Yes.
Over the weekend, man, Saturday. And
Mm-hmm.
that was a big, man. I'm telling you, man, if you had money, you want to you would have loved to bet. You would have loved to bet that rematch. That's a rematch, Ace.
Oh, it was. I
That
didn't
was a
catch the first one.
rematch. The first one, Arthur Benavidez beat him, but I thought Bevo won. And the
Hmm.
second one, then Dimitri Bevo just put a whooping on him. I mean, they was fight. It was a good fight, but you
Paybacks.
could tell at the end of that fight that Bevo wanted it.
That's how it
And,
goes
and
down. Whoever wants it the most.
yeah, whoever got that heart, man, that heart and that lion, man,
Mm-hmm.
usually come out on top, you know. But that was a good fight, man, and that sets up another three. That sets up a third fight,
Three-peat. Here we go.
a three-peat. Something Pat couldn't do, huh?
we back.
Hey, but yeah, man. So there was some big fights, man. So let me ask you something, man. Who your top three? Who your top three
Shoot.
fighters of all time?
Of all time,
Yeah, who
I'm
your top three?
gonna say Muhammad Ali. Muhammad Ali, because he was political. He was a great fighter.
Hmm.
Um, he opened a lot of doors for us blacks, minorities in general. Um, Mike Tyson, because I
Yeah,
saw him fight. It was
yeah,
epic.
iron.
And Floyd Money Mayweather.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
50 and
Oh,
0.
that's a nice top one. That's a nice one too, man. Top
Okay.
three.
Who are yours?
My top three, man. I always say, man, the little man, if he was good and undefeated, he gonna always be on my top list, because it's harder to beat somebody when
Hmm.
you're littler. But
He has great
I go,
defense. Great defense.
yeah, I go with Sugar Ray Robinson, number one.
Woo.
I go with
Good
Muhammad
pick.
Ali, number two, and I go with Iron Iron Mike Tyson.
Nice. Nice.
Mhm.
Nice. Let's erase that last fight. Erase the last fight.
Yeah, that Jake Paul, man. Jake Paul, well, Jake Paul, man. Hey, people, you look at Jake Paul, you don't think he can fight, but I'm telling you, he fight.
Right.
Hey, I think he
You
fighting next
told me.
year.
You told me.
Yeah, yeah. Okay, well, let me ask you this then, man. Well, I'm gonna get,
Okay.
you know, I want who your pound for pound that's fighting right now.
Tank.
Hmm. Hmm.
Tank.
Speaking of Tank,
He a beast.
Tank got a big one this weekend, man. Tank
Yes, he
Tank got a
does.
big.
Over in Brooklyn, New York.
Yeah, they fighting in Brooklyn. Tank, yo, you know who gonna be on that
Hmm.
card? That card ain't
Yeah.
better than
It's gonna be
I don't know, man. But
it's
Tank the
gonna be
face of the.
Jose Venezuela versus Gary Russell.
Oh, you
Another
know
title fight. That's gonna be good.
that's gonna be a big fight
And then
too.
they got Alberto
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm.
versus Martin. It's gonna be epic.
Sandor Martin, man. I'm telling you, I see him fight last fight, man. He got a good he could fight, man. He fought a couple of good guys I know about, but he could fight. I think he gonna get that over with quick. What about
Yeah, it's gonna be a great card. I mean, I'm looking at it right now on the laptop. Great fights popping up March 1st.
yeah. So
Mm-hmm.
as we talking about Tank here,
Right.
how you think Tank Tank think Tank 30-0, man, 28 knockouts.
Tank is
Do
gonna
you got
step on the roach.
Lamont Roach? Hey, I like that one. Hey, hey, then you got Lamont Roach. He 25. You right. So after
Hmm.
Tank win this one, man, I mean, cause everybody keep coming at Tank, man. Like, you ain't fighting nobody. You ain't doing this. Like, who is he
Tank said he
supposed to
got like a
fight?
couple fights left in him. That's it. And he fought
Yeah.
everybody.
And he said he got a couple fights left in him. And you know what he's gonna do? Them couple fights, the two people that was talking the most stuff, he gonna come after. Cause they be talking about Tank, man. They
All
they
day.
want they want what he got. But I think
Yeah,
he should
they'll get
fight.
it when he lets it go and he retires. They'll get it.
It's like LeBron. That's how it is, man. When you great at what you do, man, a lot of people tend to, you know, they tend to try to hate on you though. But man, we ain't got no callers. Any callers? Let me know who your pound for pound list,
We
your
got
top
Jimmy.
5.
We got Jimmy in here and Solomon in here, but ain't nobody called in yet.
Oh yeah.
Uh-oh.
Wait,
Hello,
They was
gentlemen.
asking for
Hello,
the number,
gentlemen.
so I dropped that number in there for whoever want to call in. The number is 248-820-5053. Again, 248-820-5053.
yeah, man.
Who y'all pound for pound fighters? Let's go ahead and get involved. Call on in.
Yeah, man, and that Tank fighting Lamont Roach, but if you look at it, man, Tank ain't got like, a couple of these guys calling him out, but Tank like me, man. Shoot, you gotta do something for me to fight you. I'm the face of boxing. You know? Like
Yep.
like I mean, I'm not about to fight you, and you talking about me. He like Canelo, man. Canelo the same way, man.
To accept, press
Another
1.
great fighter.
Press 2.
Got a caller here.
Caller?
Yeah.
Okay then. Hold on. We got another one. Hold on. I'm gonna merge y'all. Hold on. Yo, caller. Hello?
To accept, press 1. To send a voicemail, press.
Hello?
Yeah, I'm here.
Yeah, we got two of y'all on the phone, right? Who we got with us?
I'm gonna go see one.
Hey, Sal.
Yeah, I'm here.
Sal,
Hello, gentlemen.
talking about, man. We talking about this Tank Davis fight coming up.
Yeah, I heard that.
He fighting.
I haven't been up on my I haven't been too much on my boxing.
Yeah, he fighting Lamont Roach. I know you Tank Davis, man. He a knockout artist. 30 and 28 knockouts.
Well, my thing is this: I already know he's gonna win,
Yeah,
but it comes down to the bookies.
that's what it come down to.
You
The
said what
spread.
round, huh?
Yeah,
Yep, what that money line is.
I think
What
Tank
round?
gonna.
We all know it's gonna be a knockout. You just need to, separate the rounds and
Mm-hmm.
maybe put $50,
I feel like
$100
the
each
fifth or
round for the
sixth.
knockout all the
Yeah,
way out.
yeah. Lamont Roach,
Yeah.
man, he can fight though, man. But I think I give him 8. I think Tank can carry him 8. You know, that's how I'm kind of thinking he'll get him over with. What you
Who else we
You
got
know, I
on here?
called in because you said that poisonous word, LeBron.
No, who else we got on the line with us? We got somebody else who ain't said nothing.
Yeah, you got Jimmy with you.
Okay, what's
Jimmy,
going on, Jimmy?
how you
What's
doing
going
tonight?
on,
I wanted
Jimmy?
to jump
What's
in
good, Jimmy?
on the greatest of all time. I wanted to say it's that good old Iron Mike Tyson. I seen him take people apart, man, in the first round, first
Mm-hmm.
minute.
Mm-hmm. Break them
You
down.
know, I got to witness it.
Yeah,
You
Iron
know,
Mike Tyson, man. I mean, this guy, man, he knocked people out. Then he goes. Then after he retired, he making the most money he made. He's smart. He's
yeah,
smart business,
it was a
Yeah,
man.
big cash
Right.
grab.
you know what? He went downhill after Casamado passed.
Yeah, yeah, yep. Casamado was his glue guy. Like he
Yo,
needed him.
that was he was like a pit bull when Casamado had the leash, yo.
Mm-hmm. Casamado, he was the only
Mm-hmm.
one that could come at Tyson like, hey, go get this. Hey, do this. Go to sleep.
Yeah,
You gotta have that
yeah.
Yeah,
That
For him,
discipline.
yeah. But you know what? He got that back now with his wife.
Yep.
yeah.
His
Yep.
wife,
Yep.
no joke.
Oh yeah,
Like they
man.
say, third time's a charm. The third wife.
Hey,
Yo, have
who
you did you see his stand up comedy?
Mike
Mm-hmm.
got a stand up.
Yeah.
Yes,
He was sitting
stand
on
up
the
so you
stage by
gotta watch it,
himself,
yo. You
Mike.
can laugh and cry at
Oh
the same
wow. I didn't
time.
know Mike had his man. I
you
got
have
to
to
wow,
check that
I'm gonna
out.
Google that as soon as I get home. Yeah, but
It
man,
was good. It was good.
any fights you guys want to see? Like coming up, man? Any big fights? Like, I mean, like
I like to see Terrence Crawford fight.
I know y'all like Canelo to fight somebody. I want him to see. I want him to fight Benavidez. Yeah.
It's not like it used to be. You know what I mean? You ain't got no straight up like wars.
Oh no, that's what I liked about that Bevo and that Arthur Benavidez fight.
Yeah.
And Callum Smith versus the Congo. Man, Callum Smith versus Joshua Batista. Ooh, that was a battle. I mean, these guys, that's why I like, you gotta look at the guy in Saudi Arabia, man. He putting together these big fights. I'm telling you, you're gonna see Floyd Mayweather come back in a little bit. Wow.
Did you hear that?
Yeah.
Hey, did y'all hear at the?
Yeah, he is.
Did y'all hear at the end where he was saying that they was planning to do something in Madison Square Garden? I mean, in New York City, right in the middle of it. He was talking about putting the fight on.
The guy from Turkey.
Yeah, he was talking about. Well, he said he ain't gonna speak too much on it, but it's talks to do it right there in the middle of New York City.
And he got the money to do it.
That'll be epic. In the street.
In the street. The ring in the
Times Square in the seat in the street.
Hey, he got the money.
He got the money and the management team to do it.
He got the money to do it. I mean, these guys shaking his hand before they get to the ring, like he Royal Highness. Hey, but did you guys hear what Floyd Mayweather said?
What you say?
Talk about Trump. You guys got to catch that.
No.
He's talking about Trump.
What you mean?
He said he's the greatest president. He's the best president I've ever had.
You know why he said that though, right?
Yeah, taxes. He saved his money.
Because if you look years ago in one of Mayweather's documentaries, he said Donald Trump gave him advice to buy property.
Yeah.
And he bought what? Like Mayweather owns a lot of property in New York.
You know what? Floyd Mayweather is the black Trump. He got mad property.
Yeah. He just can't read.
Yeah. You right about that. Yeah, man.
You got the money and you got to know how to make the moves. That's how you do it.
Yeah, money talk, So, man, it was a big weekend, man. I know this weekend, man. I got. Hey, put your money on. Don't even bet on Tank because Tank ain't gonna win you no money. Bet on bet on Gary Russell. Bet he gonna take my man belt. Go ahead and make that bet, man. I'm telling you. You got cause he fighting Jose Valenzuela. He beat Pitbull last fight. And his record 14-2. And Gary Anton Russell, he's 17-1, but he lost by decision last fight with 17 knockouts. I mean, everybody got in the ring when he knocked out. And the Russell,
wow.
Yeah, so I'm gonna bet on that. I'm gonna bet on that fight. He gonna take my man belt from him. So
give me that.
All right, Jimmy, man. Thanks for coming on, man. Appreciate it. Yeah, man.
I can't sip with you more often. I'm sipping on this Jack and Coke in a can.
Yeah, toast up.
Toast up.
Gentlemen.
Thank you for having me.
All right, now. Yeah, man. So,
thank you for coming.
Hey, Sal, man. How you think so you think Tank gonna get him out of there what round?
I'm at least saying the 5th round.
That's a good smart bet too.
Yep.
5th round.
5th round.
5th round.
Okay, yeah,
but
man.
Probably gotta hit him with a body shot, knock him out.
You made a prediction the other day when you was talking about Schroeder going to the Pistons.
Oh man, I'm gonna talk about that. And I got a whole show for that. Hey, I got a whole show for the Pistons.
Yeah, I'm gonna tell you this. They did a 20-point blowout last night.
Oh yeah, man. I'm gonna talk about them in a minute, man. I see, I seen Tank fighting this week, and I'm like, man, let me talk a little about this Tank fight. See if he can get him out of there in the first 2 rounds.
I think like I said, I think it's gonna be the 5th.
Okay.
Yep, 5th or 6th.
I might even take bets, man. Like
5th round, probably like a
I got you.
minute 10 into it. Minute 10, minute 15.
Mm-hmm. Okay then, Sal, man.
We're
Shoot.
gonna find out.
Man, thanks for coming on, man, giving me your opinion about, who gonna Tank him.
Yes. I will talk to y'all later.
All right, have a good night.
All right, appreciate it,
You
brother.
too.
Thanks for calling in.
All right.
Thanks for coming.
Ace. Man, it ain't gonna be an easy fight. People keep thinking it's
Never
gonna be
easy.
a hard fight, but Lamont Roach got the belt in the 130 pound. He got the belt. So
Roach going down.
imagine if he don't win. Tank, man. You know how much somebody get paid for that? Ooh. They get paid.
I
They say what the purse is, how much money it is for the fight.
Every fight, I ain't gonna lie. It ain't like I don't like him nothing. It's just I be wanting to win some money and the odds be.
Yeah, you want that payout.
Yeah, I want that payout. So I'm pretty much gonna probably put in something for Roach just to win. It's probably just gonna be a money line win. It ain't gonna just be knockout and a decision. I'm just saying a win. Probably be decision.
See, I noticed something about Tank. He don't want to fight. See, he don't want to fight guys that run. He want to fight guys that's coming to fight. You know what I'm saying? That's what I noticed. Because I noticed Shakur, he like to run. Then you got Devin Haney, he like to run. I don't know, Ace. Who you want to see fight before the end of the year over with? Huh?
I don't know. I like to see Haney fight. I mean, but like you said, he run around.
I want to see that.
Like to see Canelo again.
I want to see that. Canelo and Bud Crawford. I want to see that.
Man, that's gonna be a good fight.
Ooh, that's a good one.
With that Canelo and Bud fight, it's gonna come down to size. I think in that fight, size is gonna be better than skills.
I feel like it's gonna come down to endurance. I think it's gonna go all the way to the end. Probably decision.
Yeah, it is. It's gonna go all the way to the end. But I like speaking of Terrence Crawford, man. Terrence Crawford, he 41-0. I heard something about Terrence Crawford today, man. They investigating that Errol Spence,
What's
him and
that?
that Errol Spence fight. Yeah, because they said Earl sparring and somebody had loaded gloves, hurt him. Yeah. When he came to the ring, that's why he looked at Dave. He looked messed up in that fight, man. They investigating that. They got a couple of things on Terrence Crawford, man. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to pull his cards, but he because he messed with Snack, man. Snack is the guy that runs Snack. What's his name?
Yes.
Not his name. White older guy. He runs Snack. He already got from the supplements, the drugs. He got already in trouble for that, man. So he under investigation, man. Hopefully that fight can be made. If he don't, it's a lot of things people getting.
I mean, he has a pattern of doing it, so he probably did do it.
Yeah. But my pound for pound list, they got their pound for pound list. They got Usyk number 1. They got Inoue number 2. I love Inoue. Man, check out Inoue, man. Little short Japanese guy, man. I mean, he 29-0, 26 knockouts. He only 126 pounds.
Wow.
For real, he'd be my number 1 pound for pound if I could create this list. But then number 3 is Terrence Crawford.
I gotta look into him. Wow.
Yeah. Then number 3 is Terrence Crawford, 41-0. Then Demetri Bivol that
Mm-hmm.
just won the belt, 24-1. He number 4. And then guess who number 5? The guy that he fought, Arthur Benavidez. So, you know, for you to get to that pound for pound, man, you gotta be like, like I can't believe these guys get on pound for pound with one defeat though. You know, everybody ain't like Floyd Mayweather,
Right.
you know,
Nope.
undefeated. But
Well, I
man,
mean,
you know,
Mayweather, he's a different breed. He come from a different generation.
oh yeah. You know, tell you the truth, Mayweather will be number 1 on my list, you know, as far as as
Mm.
far as boxing and
But
outside of boxing.
how do you feel about him ducking opponents? I mean, through his career, he ducked a lot of people.
Oof. I don't, man.
He
You know,
ducked a lot of people, and he came back and fought them when they were all old.
yeah, you know, sometimes, you know, like see, that's why I think, man, he was smart, man. Like he was like, look, man, I'm
I agree. I agree.
pretty he one of the smartest boxers that I know because he went from Pretty Boy Floyd to Money Mayweather. And once he said Money Mayweather, he made an extra zero. It went from like 100,000 to 1,000,000.
Yep.
You know, he was smart, man. 50,
It was smart. Very smart.
50, and he fought his resume speaks for itself, man. I see the people he fought just by him fighting Zab Judah alone. You know, Zab Judah was in his prime when he fought. Like, like that's a tough
Yeah,
fight, you know. But hey,
I
man,
agree.
you know, hey, we just go. Hey, Ace, man, I'm gonna get him off of here, man. Hey, thanks for
Yes.
coming on, man.
It's a pleasure. Always a pleasure.
All right,
Talk to you
respect.
later. Out of the
Yeah.
mud. Be well.
All right. All right, now, y'all, everybody, man. Shoot, just talked a little bit about my boxing. You know, don't make sure you catch that fight this weekend. And also, man, I wanna don't make sure to get your Eternity Sweets cookies, mini loaf cakes, um, everything, cupcakes. You got, I mean, cookies made from the shelves. I mean they good too, man. My number 810-447, or you could just matter of fact, yeah, 5660. Make sure you get on. Make sure you call for them, man. They some good bakes. But watch that fight too this weekend because I got Tank taking him out in 8. He gonna let him go in 8. I got Gary Russell taking him out in probably like 10. And that's it. I want to show you guys some